Good morning, ladies and gents. Okay, so getting ready to go to work. I sound so thrilled. It is cold here today. He's taking out the trash. And I heard from the USPS, or no, the passport office. USPS, okay. I heard from the passport people that my application has been approved and they're printing my book, and they are going to be sent, because I paid for expedited, and they will be sending my expedited passport in a couple of weeks. Well, I should have it by March 22nd, and today's the 17th, so ooh, yay. Just a few more days. And I'm like, yay. Well, all that's going on, I'm just with bated breath. Then it's going to be the real push of cleaning up the house, like getting stuff ready to go. You know what I mean? Like figuring out what I want and what I don't want. It is cold in here. Good Lord.
41 degrees outside.
Okay, but it's still cold in here. I collect weird stuff. So I collect shot glasses from everywhere that we've been. Wow, he's just gonna go on out there. God, woo! I don't know about these people. I just don't. Is that ice? If it was ice, we needed to help our neighbors.
It wasn't just regular car.
Oh. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I collect weird stuff, shot glasses from everywhere that we've been, and I like to travel, so it's a lot of shot glasses. I even have a little cabinet for them, and not all can fit in. I've got knickknacks. I've got some of my mom's knickknacks, which are definitely going. I've got artwork that has to go, and I have wine glasses that have to go. I am going to take my cast iron stuff. Because you can use that. And a lot of people in the groups are saying, well, I wish I had brought my cast iron. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, to self, cast iron. That's like the essentials. I am also going to bring my books. Well, I'm getting rid of a lot of books, and then I'm going to keep like the most important ones. So that's that. just certain things that I want to take, and I got to start getting the bins. So we can put them on the pallets and all that other kind of jazz. Then, now my daughter's not having a really easy time of it. It's, she lives in Michigan. She doesn't want to live in Michigan anymore 6 months later. Because it's hard without a support system. It would be so much easier if she just would agree to go. But that's neither here nor there, and I won't, don't mess with. What does that say? Down and tech. Oh, anyway, these hickish people. So it's going to be a little hard, I guess, with her. I asked her, I'll have to ask her again because she was in no mind frame to really think about it. But when we go, I could get her like a round trip ticket. Like she could go with us, like it'd be like her vacation or whatever, and she could stay for 2 weeks or whatever, and see where we live in, help us get settled, and it'll be like cool, you know what I mean? So, but she was like, I can't even think about it right now, Mom. And I'm like, okay, you won't think about it. But I am going to ask her again. And we'll take it from there. But yeah, my passport, it's on its way back to me. Yes. And all of this can really get going. And like I said, with all that's going on, which, I'm not trying to be political right now, but this place is, when I was a teenager and a metalhead, and there was a movie. It's like a documentary, and it was called The Fall of Western Civilization as We Know It. I believe that was the correct title. And it was all about music, metal, and how, like Tipper Gore stuff, I'm dating myself. But that title is so apropos right now. It's so poignant. It's like on the money, and this is what we're witnessing. And quite frankly, I don't wanna. Not from here. Any place but definitely not from here. No. So, we'll see. But like I said, we've got our meeting with the relocation specialist. It's either the 20th or the 23rd. I think it might be the 23rd because it's a Monday. And I've got all my notes. I've got all my research. I need to write down some special questions that I want to ask so we can get it done. I want to tell them what I've researched, what I've got. So I want everything to go smooth. I know it probably will not, because most things don't. But, you know, I want to know that I have done absolutely everything in my power to make it go smoothly. So if it doesn't, honestly, it's not on me. Though, you know, I'll have them, huh? There's a cop.
I think so. See a really, really, really bright light.
Yeah, I was gonna not turn this off, boy, but we're not gonna now. Yeah. Okay. Good Lord.
It was a car. It was a car.
What?
It was a car. Yeah. It had one big giant center headlight. Yeah. Wow.
That should be illegal.
Wow. I don't know if he was driving with his
Oh, well, Farmer's Branch right there.
his little bright light on, or what his deal was. But shoot, it was.
Anyway, so we're getting ready, and then I think the next one we're gonna do, like as we're doing this, I'm gonna get all the information together so that we can apply for temporary residency in Mexico. So, yay. I just, you know, like I said, got to go. Just putting it together. This is cathartic. Anyway, that's it for now, and I guess I will talk to you later. Ciao. Hey, ladies and gents, I have some news. Woohoo! Woohoo! Just give me a second to get situated. We are leaving for work. It's god awful in the morning. So just give me a second to get situated. And I will give you the 411. Oof. Okay. Gotta put on. Okay, this is kind of dark in here. I gotta put my light on. Okay, so the 411 is, I can't wait. Drum roll, please. Oh, I got it. 9 days. 9 whole days. And I got my new one. I got it. I am ecstatic. I'm like, wow, this is so friggin' cool. Like, oh. See if you can see. See? Oh. So, that hurdle is done. And I guess now it's on to the next hurdle. And the next hurdle is what is it? Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on the marriage license, but I can't do nothing about that. You know, just waiting on it to get here. And then on Monday we are having our first chitty chat with the relocation specialist, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Great. Woo! I'm over the moon. And every simulation that I run, as long as I don't go below a certain number, we are good to go. So I still want other streams of income because, I'm black and I've been raised in this quagmire of shit. Sorry. Whew. I've been raised in this quagmire of crap. And so I've learned not to trust a whole lot because, of being who I am, looking like I do. So, I'm over the moon about it. I am gonna get my daughters done, and we're gonna do it the way I did it, because no, I gotta figure out. I have to figure out the fingerprinting one. I might have to go on ahead and pay that when they tell me to do it. But yeah, it's we are on our way. Not yet. Well, we're on our way, getting all the stuff done, the steps done. I think half the nervousness is the fear of the unknown. You know what I mean? You don't know what you don't know. And it's trying to be prepared for the unknown, and you don't know which way that's going to go. So you're like, okay, well, what if this happens? And then, what do I do if that happens? And, you got to to me, it's like stacking the deck. You got to stack the deck in all scenarios so that, well, at least I do. I have to stack the deck in all scenarios to feel good, to feel comfortable, to feel like I have it under control. And I know there are going to be things that are out of my control, and I'm going to have to do a woo-saw and just let go and let God. You know what I mean? I can't, so I'm hoping everything goes smooth. I'm getting it all together, but we'll figure it out, hopefully. And what movie was that in? Oh, I think it was in Tremors, where they were talking about leaving the town, and then the little graboids or big graboids showed up, and they were like, we decided to leave just one day too late. I hope it's not that for us, because like I said, I had hit my number, actually went above my number, and I could have pulled the trigger then. As a matter of fact, I probably should have, but hindsight. And so now I'm below the number that I actually want, but it's still enough. You know what I mean? The number I wanted was actually kind of cush, but okay. I'm below, and I'm just, praying. Well, I can't say what I'm praying for, but, just praying it's not one day too late. And every day is that one day. You know what I mean? Because I've never felt like, I'm like walking on ice, and it's, cracking, or walking on sand and it's shifting, and, you're just like, come on now. Yeah, this is just like, oof. So, I'll figure it out. And I'm like, done. Happy. But we're on the way to my job. I'll probably think of something else, and I'll probably run another scenario. But anyway, I can't wait. Just 9 days from going to the post office to receiving my new passport. 9 days. Expediting does work. All right, ladies, gents, I'm outie. Talk to you later. Catch you on the flip.